Previously on Live to Give, Corcoran Clash. A tribe swap flipped the game on its head, and at the new Sherburne camp, Bobby reconnected with his old ally, Derek.
Who handed that up?
And Sarah encountered a new foe.
Ellie was talking about that. She said that you were the one running the girls' camp.
Absolutely not. Nicole is. Shane wants to stick with the 3 top razors purely because he thinks that we're going to have a big target on our backs because of these, and I don't disagree by any means, but it also makes me really want to get Shane out.
On the Beltrami tribe, things are looking up for the men and Ellie.
I am psyched about this swap. Like, this was the best freaking thing that could have happened. Like, I really could. Like, it's almost like I planned this.
And things were looking down for the new add-ons, Steph and Nicole.
What's your pitch, to stay or to go, or who else would you like to go?
Sarah and Nicole ran the girl show.
I was really hoping that we'd have an opportunity to work together.
I would love it.
You down?
Obviously.
But ultimately, Ellie got her revenge, sending Stephanie out the door. At the LeSueur camp, RJ and Elder were literally the low men on the totem pole.
Oh my god, if I didn't have an idol, I'd be so screwed. And even with the idol, I'm probably still screwed. Our tribe is 4 women and 2 men. One of the men is safe, and it's not me. So I probably have to play my idol this round.
But a crack between the women gave the guys hope.
We need to stay solid until merge. We do.
So Kim and Katura keep stressing how important it is for the girls to stick together, but they both knew that Sarah was gunning for me and didn't say anything, so I'm not sure I can trust them.
RJ said you guys pinky sweared. That's good enough for me. I'm on. Let's do it.
Can I trust you going forward, though, is my question?
Absolutely, yes. And I'll prove it by voting for who you want me to vote for.
We did have a good vibe before, so I'm glad.
My hope is that they're telling the truth. If they're not telling the truth, or if there's even like a 1% chance they're not telling the truth, I have to play my idol just so I can make it one more round, and then maybe I'll stay beyond that.
At Tribal Council, Elder took a gamble and held on to his idol, hoping Serena and Maggie would flip. And the risk paid off. The 4th person voted off of Live to Give, Corcoran Clash. Katura, you need to bring me your torch. 16 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
So what do we think about taking the tarp and making a little tent?
We gotta do some work to get like at least 4 more big sticks. We gotta go across, we gotta go up, and then we gotta come down like this.
I absolutely trust your judgment on that. I stole.
He was the camp architect.
I was climbing
stole my
freaking
twine.
trees yesterday. I wasted all my
I stole my twine from my buff, so we can use that if we need it.
Nice.
Thinking.
Nice.
Good idea.
Damn it, I didn't think about that. Yeah, but you thought about this.
We have our old buffs. Oh, I love the swap. Heck yes with the swap. It's fun to change things up. Camp sucks. Hate that. But it's alright. We'll make shade ourselves.
It's almost like they had this cleared out for a reason.
Right.
There's some wire.
People ran to the woods like, you know, we were going to collect wood or whatnot, but I saw a lot of people looking for idols. A lot of people looking for idols. It was pretty obvious. I don't know, because I wasn't the first one back there, but one might have been found. There's some obvious spots right when you get into the woods where one could have been. So, I don't know.
So now is the kind of the phase of the game with the swap happening. You can really start to see like who might be able to build bonds and where, and if they survive. So if I can make it through here, I think for sure Sarah is going to be one that I want to work with long term. I don't want to play the game where it's just all guys versus all girls. It's boring and stupid. It's not what we're here to do. I'm here to play. I'm here to adapt to the game, and I'm here to do, you know, big things. So I want to try to work with Sarah. But it's nerve-wracking because it's 6 of us, and I know we're not going to tribal, so I'm hoping we just win, honestly. I really hope we just win.
I know, but here's what I am. It's like, I didn't really trust Jenny at the last tribe, but right now she's feeling so insecure that I think it might be a good time to try to get it. My only thing is, if I get rid of the only other girl in this tribe, what's going to happen to me? I mean, I have this on, but after that, what are you guys going to do to me?
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if it's a situation where my neck's on the block, like, if you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back, you know what I mean? So, like, if you're willing to keep me around, if my name's out there or whatever, come merge time, like...
I am, but, like, because, like, I'm nervous about her when it gets to, like, back to girls, because she wasn't part of my group.
I really did like Sarah from the social. She and I just had a kind of small conversation with Derek. She was saying, Jenny, I don't trust from before. She didn't vote with us, so if I vote her out, what are you guys going to do for me? And Derek didn't really seem receptive to it. Of course, for me, I'm not an idiot, so I'm not saying Derek is, but I'm not stupid. I was like, if you scratch my back, like, I'll scratch yours. Like, if you're worried about going into the merge with numbers, like, I wanted to work with you from the start. I will work with you. Like, I want to survive this part of the game. I want to get to the merge. I deserve to get to the merge. Like, help me.
How did we end up with this broken it together? I don't know. It came broken this time. The other one too. Yeah, I don't think there's... Make sure things get done. Yeah, we had a huge pile of firewood. Yeah. Do it. Like where the file is? Yeah.
You can say it to the confessional.
Or should I be quiet?
I think say it so that the audience knows. Yeah.
Oh, I got lucky and found the idol. I don't really know what to do with it, but I'm happy. So I hope I can be smart and use it to my benefit.
Yeah.
Yep. Right now, only me and Bobby know that I have it because he kind of half saw me. I tried to hide it from him, but he saw it. So nobody else knows. So I'm just trying to think what I should do with it. And trusting Bobby a little bit because he seems trustable. So I'm going to go with that. No luck?
That's freaking quick.
Yeah, this is actually pretty big.
As I find out information that other people don't know, try to make sure they stay on my side by feeding them that information, just like with the idol that was found. I let Sarah know that it was found because we had a deal. Looks like you don't know if she shares with you.
I know she has the idol, and I'm trying to get her to say it to me. And if she doesn't want to...
Yeah, but you think the 4 guys are going to be talking to go me? Because you're safe, and I'm the underdog over here.
We just need to find that frickin' idol before the boys do.
Yeah.
That's why I sprinted back into the woods.
Oh.
Okay. Did you see it by the water cooler or anything?
The idol? No.
Yeah. Go ahead. I was told by Bobby that she had an idol, so I was going to see if she would fess up to me about having it. So I kept saying things like, you know, we gotta find the idol for the boys. It's a brand new camp. We have to find it before they do. And she was just, yeah. So she did not fess up. So our goal right now, or at least my goal, is to take out Jenny.
Sherburne, come on in. Beltrami, come on in. Lesueur, come on in. Sherburne, getting your first look at the new Beltrami tribe, Steph, voted out at the last tribal council. Also getting your look at the new Sewer tribe, Keturah, voted out at the last tribal council.
We broke it again. Oh my gosh.
All right. Are you guys ready for your next challenge?
Yeah. Yes.
First and foremost, can I get immunity back from Sherburne? Thank you, Derek. All right, so far this game hasn't had too many severe twists and turns. So I think it's about time that we introduce the second clash of this season. This clash will be called the Clash of Redemption. Let me explain how this will work. Essentially, this round will be played in reverse. Each tribe will first go to tribal council prior to competing in the immunity challenge. After all three tribes have voted somebody on their tribe out of this game, everyone will make their way to the challenge to watch those three people compete in the Clash of Redemption, which will be a challenge in which the three players that were voted out will be competing for a spot back in this game. The player that wins the challenge will return to this game on their original tribe, and the two other players will be out of the game for good. All right, everyone head back to your original camps.
She's gonna play her iPhone. Derek is backup.
We should have known that's what Clash meant.
Yeah. It's such a good twist. He wants to talk to me too, but I cannot write Derek's name down this round.
Who?
I can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm here to do, is to be Derek, but Bobby was having trouble with that. So we have to go through this and go Derek.
Hey.
You vote Jenny. And then Donna vote Derek. I'll vote Shane, tell her to vote Jenny. I'm gonna get on these guys real quick. Oh, coming in hot.
I'm very nervous right now. This is crazy. I mean, who knew Clash would mean Clash like this? Jeez.
Just stick with Jenny.
I'm on her side. She's gonna vote me.
Why would she vote me? Should I try to convince her to do Bobby?
If we throw 2 votes, I'd say like Ryan's way or something. If she play it, I think she's gonna play it.
She's absolutely gonna play it.
Did you see how nervous she was?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll deal with strategy, I know what to do. All right.
Derek, I want to keep Ryan.
That's fine. You sure want to get that far?
I don't want her to be there with him. We don't have a choice. Because I'm not voting for you. I will not.
I don't want you to vote for me.
I'm not doing that.
So right now, I would prefer to keep you.
I prefer you keep me too.
Yeah. But, so if Jenny has an idol, who would you want the other person to be? Because we're like pretty confident that she has an idol.
Yeah. I personally can't vote for Derek. Not the first round. Not,
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
anytime after this, it's our game, but
That's fair.
loyalty aspect of it.
Yeah.
First round, I can't do it.
He straight up told me when we were talking, he's like, I can't vote for Derek at least this round. He said he did me a solid for a round. I have to do him a solid for a round.
Everybody already broke up into groups.
I know. Well, we kind of had a little chat. I guess that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'm on
Unless
board.
I hear something else walking back.
Regardless, if they vote Jen, flush out the idol. She uses it, and then if Derek has a vote on him, then he's the next one to go. I'm not even thinking about that. I'm just.
If that's the case, though, like, that would mean that only you or Ryan is eligible.
Right.
So,
I'm getting anxious now. I'm getting real anxious.
What are you thinking, Jane?
A little worried about me. How's that?
I don't think you need to be.
No?
No.
I think she's putting down Derek as of now.
That's what I'm thinking.
She just asked me who I'm voting for, and I told her Derek because I want her to think that she has the numbers.
Right.
In a perfect world, who would you want to see go?
going to say Ryan.
I'll tell you the same thing I told you.
Yeah.
I can't vote for Derek the first round.
No, I don't even want to see Derek go. Here's the thing. You know what? Whether it ends up being me or Derek, if she plays an idol, we're gonna come back in the game anyway.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope she just doesn't play it. I hope she gets home.
Well, I'm gonna talk to her. Yeah, if she thinks, which somebody needs to tell her, you really need to save that for like merge, because that's when you're really gonna be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Just say, yeah, I keep hearing Derek and I can't do it, but it doesn't mean anything.
I mean, I told her I'm gonna vote you.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, I'm not.
No hard feelings.
I owe you one, but I'm not gonna take it out like that.
Listen, I'm
not.
Force one of them out. Come over here.
Do you want to guys go over there?
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, me too.
Just me.
Well, Ryan says he'll do Derek.
Okay, well.
Oh.
What do you guys think?
So
I'm still going for Jen. I mean,
She's playing her idol.
she's playing her idol.
She just told us she was worried about herself.
Well, what are you doing?
That's a toughie. I think,
Because I trust Ryan is the thing.
I know, I think we should
And
go
I kinda-
Derek. Let's go Derek.
I really like him, like on a
I
personal
know
level.
that.
Is it okay if I hop in with you guys?
Yeah, we were just talking about what you guys talked about with Derek. I feel like we kind of are up against a wall at this point.
I mean, and I don't know. Like, there's all we need is three of them. Shane said he's probably putting Derek down even to Bobby. And we still have the number. I think that's
And we still have the numbers, we gotta go with it.
He could come back into the game.
right.
Ideally, that would happen. I mean, I think he's strong enough he could.
who out of those other two tribes can you not beat?
Wait, right now we have
I don't want it to come
I
down.
don't either. I don't either.
we have
Okay.
5 people right now versus her. So we can have one of the 5 of us write down another name. So if there's a revote with the person she voted for and then the person that we voted for, we get to decide. So we don't give her full control.
Alright, well, we need to grab him and get to tribal because my mom is sitting in the sun.
Well, yeah.
Bags. Derek, I think it might make most sense for you to write Ryan's name down, and then all of us vote for Jen.
You know, I don't want to do that either, but certainly when it comes down to Bobby or Ryan,
Listen.
Yeah.
Ryan flipped on me, didn't let me know what's going on.
Flipped on me. But listen. You write down Ryan. And Jen's gonna write down. Jen writes down. And that's it.
Oh yeah, we do need our bags.
Oh, and our torches, right? I feel like you can see my earwax by now.
I don't trust Sarah, and
I'm beginning to be a little sketchy on her, but
she's getting close to Ryan. So
You guys know I can be loyal.
yeah,
I do.
that's why I'm not voting. But if you did that,
I haven't talked to any of them.
Loyalty burnt me already.
it burned me too. So
Everyone's still gonna vote Jenny.
Are we doing 5? Are you doing 5 Jenny, 1 Derek, or because Shane's he might?
She would be the only one doing Derek. Yes, I don't want to vote against him. I really like him. This is intense. This game is freaking insane. Jenny's about to play an idol and she won't mess up to it.
Guys, backpacks.
That's time to pee. Sarah, you want your bug spray? You want your bug spray?
If you have an idol, you need to play it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, this is a do or die here. Dang, I just got a whiff of my armpit. This can go any one of 3 ways right now. It's obvious it's going to be me, Ryan, or Derek going home. If Jen plays her idol, which everybody's pretty confident she's going to.
It's gonna be one of us that goes through and we just have to win the battle back. So,
flushing situation if you do have it. Yeah.
She's gonna play it. Did you tell her to? I said, if you haven't read it, you should probably play it.
What do you know? What do you know? Should I?
I don't think so, man. Apparently I've been...
Did you tell her? Meg.
She's going to play it.
Yeah, why would you do that? We want her gone. Shane. Seriously, what were you thinking, bud?
Because I think that she's going to play it. She knows that she's going to play it.
Well, then she's gone next.
Okay.
Because she freaking lied to me then.
Why?
Because I asked her straight up if she had an idol and she would not tell me. Okay? I cannot trust what you've been telling me if you don't tell me the whole truth.
I am telling you the whole truth. I did.
Well,
tell
now
her
you're
that.
telling me the whole truth after I confronted you about it.
I told her like 3 minutes ago. I haven't talked to you since then.
My understanding was that we were all voting Jenny.
I know, and Jenny knows that.
Not for the purpose of flushing the idol. Not for that purpose. We wanted to blindside her.
Still sticking up. Derek's what I've heard. I cannot vote for Derek.
Sarah's all pissed though because she says if I didn't tell her, I should have told her. So that she could have told me what to do.
I don't need someone to tell me what to do.
I'm not pissed at you. I'm just like, oh, I really wanted that to work out. Now the fact that you won't look at me is making me nervous about you.
How to screw that? Listen, like I want to work with you. I really do.
All right, we're gonna lock it down, guys. No more talking, please. No more whispering.
No yellow flag.
All right, put the torches in your left hand. All right, welcome to Tribal Council, the first Tribal Council as the official Yellow Sherburne tribe. So Ryan, kind of talk about that tribe swap.
I think overall we ended up with a good group. It's unfortunate that this twist happened because I think we could have kept winning some immunity challenges.
So as we look at numbers, Sarah, safe. Shane, safe. We have 4 guys, 3 that voted out Bobby. Jenny, the lone girl available to vote. Sarah, how does the dynamic work, or is it just complete chaos at camp?
It was a little chaotic, not gonna lie, but for the most part, I think everybody generally knows what's going on and what they're doing. At least I do, hopefully.
So Derek, Sarah says point blank, everyone should know what's going on. That means one of you does not know what's going on. How do you even know if that's you?
You don't. There's 2 people sitting up here that are safe. Everybody else has to worry. You don't know. For me, it was chaotic.
So Bobby, you were voted out at your first tribal. Do you know who voted to keep you and who voted you out?
Yes, everybody with me.
So how do your feelings towards Shane and Ryan then potentially affect this vote?
With any twist, it's a new game. I mean, you have to reset your mind because it absolutely is a new game.
Were you blindsided at your first vote?
Yeah, I was. Yes, I was.
I think every vote is a restart button. I told Bobby, like, you can trust me this round.
So Jenny, you come in as this new tribe to your first tribal. How do you assess what to do and who to trust?
Just kind of go with the ones I know the best from before and try and get to know the new people.
So Sarah, Jenny says very obviously, trust the ones I had before. Is that comforting to hear that there might be a level of trust with her old tribe?
I would like to think so. Yeah, I would like to think so.
And Ryan, what do you need to happen at this tribal in order to move forward in this game?
Honestly, it's really tough. I think what people said about it being a new tribe and you kind of have to adapt and forget where you might have come from and look at where you're going, I think that's really important as a tribe.
So Jenny, has there been any talk of idols?
I don't know how to answer that. I don't know.
All right, we'll get to the vote. Sarah, you're up.
It's a hard one.
All right, I will tally the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Jenny has played the Ignite Nutrition Immunity Idol, and all votes for Jenny will not count. I will read the votes. First vote. Jenny does not count. Jenny does not count. Jenny does not count. Jenny, that's 4 votes, Jenny. None of them count. Ryan, that's 1 vote, Ryan. 1 vote left. The 5th person voted off of Live to Give Corcoran Clash, Ryan. Bring me a torch. Ryan, try this book. Time to go. All right, well, it seems like Jenny was more in touch with your tribe than the majority. I cannot wait to see what chaos ensues next. Grab your stuff, head back to camp.
We had one plan and we just tried to execute the one plan that came up, and luckily it turned out pretty well with the boys and the girl.
There you go.
Obviously, Steph vote, simple part of it was really a numbers game there. So in my mind, Nicole would be the next vote. For us to gamble on the fact that we could ruin numbers here, I think it'd be insane. But yeah, I'm confident that we're gonna go with the play. Right now, the goal is to survive all this, get to the merge, and then I'm gonna hatch plans. I'm gonna go hard at some point. It'll be one of those cases. If I'm being honest right now, the path to victory is gonna be tough, but I'm gonna go bonkers there come the merge, and and we'll go down a blaze of glory if that happens.
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, I do want to go Nicole this vote.
Yeah, we just seems pretty straightforward.
Yep. I mean, right now, if you look at it, we have really solid numbers here.
Brendan has just rubbed a lot of people the wrong way over the course of the game. There's a reason why his name was brought up against Bobby in the first vote. Like, he kind of rubs people the wrong way. And I really like Nicole, and I jive with her, and I would rather work with her moving forward than Brendan, honestly. He just seems super flighty, and I'm very, suspicious of him, for sure.
Just gonna be interesting, though. be on this whole, like, when this is done, there's gonna be 14 people left in the game. Now it's gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah.
What happens?
Wow.
Like they say, like they say, the winner joins their tribe again, so it implies another challenge. But who knows? Maybe there's still gonna be a swap. Maybe they're gonna merge at 14.
You know what? It was sad to see Steph go because you still have those connections with the girls. But yeah, it was totally Stepher. They were very open that they were going to stick to their foursome. I think naturally I would be the next target. So I feel like this tribe is just like, here's our plan, and it's cut and dry.
The only thing I really need is this tribal to not be 30 minutes.
Yeah. Agreed.
For real. I know it's kind of weird to say, but like, we'll be rooting for you.
Yeah.
For real.
Screw you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, that's like that's a good
Well, like I said, it's easy. It's nice that it doesn't have to be like dramatic. Yeah. I trust Nick the most. I know he's very good at the game, so I say that cautiously.
So Brennan has been on the outside.
That's what he said.
All of it. Yeah.
But he's like, but I'm going to tell you right now, he's like, we're not going to move. He's like, I'm just trying to be honest. He's like, one of you's going
So
home.
that's what we're gonna say. Jesse is going to pitch Ellie on forming a foursome, the four of us.
Okay. It sounds like the tribe is annoyed with one of their teammates. Nick pulled me aside and said that they're kind of annoyed with Brennan, so they want him to be the next to go. Now, whether that's true or not, I have no idea. He could totally be bluffing me, but obviously, from my position, I'm going to play that up.
Yeah.
He knows he's on the outs too, so.
I don't think he does. I honestly don't think he does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think he does. Brendan's an idiot. He's just so not in the loop.
Well, cool. Did they tell us how long we have before our next challenge?
Probably an hour.
Oh, jeez.
Oh God.
Don't you just wish they'd like kick it out?
Like how long we have?
Oh, I suppose they have the other tribal council.
I mean, it's at least gonna be that, and then.
They say that he talks a lot, and apparently boys don't like that, so I need to keep Brennan talking because I know that will be my best case scenario if our team is getting annoyed with him. Have you guys looked around your camp at all?
We know Papa Smurf looked around a lot, and we know he ended up not finding it, as we confirmed.
Yeah, he found the can of off.
But yeah, Papa Smurf wanted to potentially give the necklace up.
I did hear that.
We had no idea who he wasn't giving off who he'd give it to. He came up with that was a really clever like improvised that he had though.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, it was not an intentional move.
I wonder where the third camp is.
I think that's kind of the whole thing. That's why we're all hanging out for the last like 8 hours.
Didn't you say that it was you thought Bobby did?
We were saying like that was like our only like thought, but like then one of these guys were saying that you were confirmed that like he told you guys that he didn't. Yeah, you know, I try to keep conversation going at camp as much as possible. You know, I don't want it to be like the one that's just really like steering conversation too much, but yeah, you like to anytime there's conversation going on, try to find a way to have some sort of remark or quip that kind of fits with the conversation, so you just kind of feel included. I'm not someone that's gonna, you know, just walk up to random people and, you know, just really get conversations going, stuff like that. But if you come to, if somebody wants to have a conversation with me, just in general, like I'm good at that kind of stuff. When I first got to the social, I was like literally at a table with like 5 girls, like immediately. I was like, oh well, that didn't do me any good off the bat.
It feels like every time he talks, they're like, here he goes again. So I don't think there's anything specific that he gets focused on. I just think he likes to talk.
There was the challenge where they gave out the donuts and like randomly, I think there was like the tribe to 7, and then Brandon came up with something. I had to come up on a whim. He's like, we only have 6 donuts, so like one of you has to volunteer to not eat one. Like you couldn't share parts of one, so like one person had to sit out and not eat a donut. I don't want to have it backfire and be the schmuck that threw the challenge and then gets blindsided. So first vote, I was like, shit, I might be in trouble here.
Hold out your turn.
Keep your right over the merge, and then hook up with other. If you want to stay boys strong, hook up with all the other boys that'll be there. We don't know if he would have went through it. Honestly, based off of kind of the way things ended up transpiring, I think he would have been serious. He asked Brandon if he could give up his.
Men are so simple, which is a good thing. I think all I have to do is just like ask questions or say something. He's pretty easy to talk to. He just kind of takes it from there.
I wouldn't even really have any interest in playing Big Brother.
Look, get it! Someone get it!
It's right there. I think
Oh, what went on your hair?
Oh my God!
With Brendan, pros of voting him out. He's also an easy target.
originally when I first came in to the Beltrami tribe with all the rest of the men, they said he was basically their next target. I feel like I could probably play him and be able to flip sides and be able to play off of him really well, because he seems like he has a connection with me that I could use to my advantage, but I feel like what I have set in plan is the right idea.
All right, welcome to your next tribal council. Nick, we didn't even give you an immunity challenge. It straight up was, you're voting someone out. What was that initial feeling?
Initial feeling was, wow, the survivor gods are not smiling upon Nicole right now. It's kind of brutal. She got kind of screwed, tribe swap, and she made it through one round with Stephanie, but we've all kind of come to a consensus that we'll probably move forward with the 4 of us.
And Brendan, is it that simple? Is Nicole going, and is this 4 unit super tight?
You never want to say things are really that simple, because I mean there's so much to the game, but I mean we really have been a really tight group, and we've just kind of had like, you know, just kind of the guys and Ellie here for so long.
Brendan, I mean Survivor is so complex. Is there times to make moves? Is there time to pull Nicole in?
There are times to make moves, but you know, if things are going so well, you know, like if we know like the 4 of us have, you know, worked well, like we've never, you know, went against each other, why really mess up like a good thing?
So Nicole,
Yes.
from what everyone's been saying, it does seem like the men and Ellie are tight, and you literally voted out Ellie. So what is your pitch? I mean, you have to have a pitch. I don't foresee any single one of you that raised for 8 months over $42,000, winning person gets 5 extra grand to their charity. You're not just gonna roll over. So what did you at least try to do to get the target onto someone else?
I tried to see if Ellie would break and see if we could form a girl alliance and maybe pull one of the guys in, but it didn't work. They're a strong group.
So Ellie, Nicole said she tried, but she did betray you. Does that betrayal stick a little bit?
I mean, it's not like I'm super butthurt about getting voted out that first round, because I had awesome luck and got brought back in and couldn't have asked for a better situation. But yeah, I definitely kind of want to stick with my guys and trust them, because they've...
Your guys?
Yeah, they're my guys.
Jesse, how important are these relationships? To be open with Nicole, saying, I genuinely care about you, I'm going to vote you because I do value your relationship.
We've been honest with her 100%, and she can trust us regardless of whether or not she's getting voted out. So if she comes back, she knows she's welcome with open arms.
Yeah, and for the record, we are really rooting for her. Like, we want her to come back. We like her. So.
And Nicole, does that give you a sense of somewhat relief that you're not technically completely out of this game, and you do have a shot at the Clash of Redemption to come back?
Absolutely not. It gives me more anxiety to have to compete in front of everyone, and it's just 3 of us. Like, total anxiety. I knew this was going to be a natural pecking order, and I was next to go, so I think that helps.
All right, we'll get to the vote. Brendan, you're up.
This one really sucks. We truly do hope that you will come out the winner.
If they are telling me the truth and really wanting Brendan out, this is going to be epic. I'm sorry, Brendan. It's for survival. Good luck.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. All right, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. I'll read the votes. First vote. Nicole. Brendan. That's 1 vote Nicole, 1 vote Brendan. Brendan. It's 2 votes Brendan, 1 vote Nicole. The next person voted off of Live to Give, Corcoran Clash. Brendan. Brendan, you need to bring me your torch. You need to bring me your torch. Brendan? Sorry, spoken. Good to go. Well, based on your reaction and his reaction, I would say that is a blindside. And also, Nicole, a friendly reminder that you have more relationships in this game than you sometimes think. Grab your stuff, head back to camp.
Well, wait, what would we do that after? 14. 14.
Right? Yeah. I can't believe that worked. Everything went as they said it was going to go, and by they I mean Maggie and Serena. I took a pretty big gamble when I didn't play my idol at the last tribal, but it worked out. I fully expected to go home, despite all the talk, all of the negotiating and trust building. I still thought, you know what, very good chance I'm going home, but I'm just so fired up after that tribal council. Celebrating.
I know.
It was amazing.
Can
you believe that?
I'm so excited. I can't.
Shit, dude. I had already resigned myself to even if she played not playing me, because I was like, I actually trust Maggie and Serena. And I was like, if she plays an idol and I don't play mine, that's literally best possible.
Absolutely.
Right? Like, because then Kimberly's an easy vote next time. Hopefully they're still with us. I highly doubt they are, because it doesn't make any sense for them to not vote me off now. Because if they go 2-2,
no, they're just whittling down the numbers.
Then if we go to tribal again,
they have
it's
the
2-2.
popular vote now.
Yeah, and neither of us are going to play. This vote is probably going to be for me. I just don't, it doesn't make sense for Maggie and Serena to vote for someone other than me, because voting Kimberly out means that the next round is Maggie and Serena versus me and RJ. But I really want to think about the other options, which are RJ and I possibly voting with Kim so that we can be 3-1. If I don't play my idol, then I get everything I wanted, and it actually helps me get propelled much further in the game than just playing it now just to be safe and hoping that I can somehow make magic happen next round. I don't want it to just be me versus you again. Like, I didn't like that.
But RJ is not an option, right?
I know.
So does he lose his...
He loses it next round.
I have to go faithful to those two.
So you'll just do whatever they want you to do.
You know what, I'm here to play the game, so
Absolutely.
I'm going to go with the best proposed option. The guys voted for me, so that burns bridges going forward for any alliances with them. So I absolutely have to stay strong all the way to the end with Maggie and Serena and convince them to get Elder out on the next vote.
What if RJ and I were like, we want you to go with us?
Go with you where?
Like, go with us in this vote.
I gotta stick strong with them.
Okay. Well, then I guess I need to talk to them. I'm sorry. Because if that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, no.
At this point, I have the trust of Maggie and Serena. It might be beneficial for them to keep me over Kim because Kim doesn't trust them. And they have earned my trust, and hopefully I've earned theirs. I'm running on pure adrenaline now. I'm so tired. I'd love some food, I'd love some sleep, but I suspect I'm not getting either anytime soon, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it. So hopefully the adrenaline keeps pumping, and at this point I want to go to tribal just so I can stay awake. It's up to you. Just let me know.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna vote for you.
Okay.
I want you to come back.
My only concern is what happens after this. Like,
Do we even worry about that yet?
I don't know.
I don't know how tight I am with either.
Yeah.
We had one vote together.
Yeah.
Would it work for you if you got to still vote for me and stick with Kim, but Maggie went with me and RJ? If you guys, if you at any point feel like you need to break away from Serena, and you let me know.
Oh no, I want to play with her. I was just, like, what if it's us four? Then it's like, well, if you don't go for RJ, then it's one of us too.
Well, then it would be some sort of weird fire-making thing, right?
At this point, I need, I don't know.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Before this round, I was planning on voting out Elder. We just saved him at the last round, but it was because we wanted to vote out Katura. It wasn't because we needed to save him. I'm willing to cut him if need be, and right now I'm willing to do that.
I'm going to talk to Maggie and see if she's okay with the plan of you guys splitting your votes. If you're okay with her doing that and she talks to you about it and says
I just I'm thinking my original tribe, what's my consequences, getting there, having voted out Katura and Kim, I don't know how.
Yeah, it puts me in a much better position if I don't play my idol, but hey, if it doesn't work out the way I want it to, I always have my idol. I can play or not play it as I see fit. The only plan I can present to her that isn't me is one of you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So I said, hypothetically speaking, if that was something, would you be? And she's like, not a chance. So you guys got it. The question is, do we want to do something else? Vote for her.
Yes, but
yeah.
okay, that sounds like
you guys are down to vote.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
And then
I want to talk to Kim.
you guys should definitely talk.
Because I don't want her to feel like we're just
Then we'll say that we're voting him, right? I'm assuming. I'm very conflicted right now. It's, as far as I know, between Elder and Kim. I like to work with Elder more, and I think I could see him of value past the merge. But then it makes me nervous, his connection with RJ, and just the easier thing to do would be go with Kim and Serena. And I've gone back and forth a ton. Serena and I keep talking, and I think she's pretty heavily set on Elder. I don't even know what I'm gonna do right now. I think leaning towards Elder at this point, but I was also 100% Kim 10 minutes ago, so we'll see how it all shakes out.
It's good. Then he's back. If he doesn't win, I don't trust him. And his proposal to me was, will you vote with RJ on?
Yeah, that's what he told us.
And that's no strategy for me. You guys have alliances, big ones, on the other side.
I would like to vote for Elder.
So it would be us three.
RJ is standing watch for Elder, so we should just go back.
My thing is, I really don't want to move forward with Kim because I don't trust her at all. She's always jumping around. She's so paranoid. I spend half my time just telling her it's not going to be her, and it's kind of exhausting. And it's hard to work with those people, so I'm still, I don't know, kind of in between on this one. But do you think Elder's an idol or anything? Because then what if he throws a name on us?
He would have played it last time
brave
if he
guy
did. Unless he's out searching for one now.
This is very open. She lit up when I was Serena said it's okay if you vote for Kim.
Guaranteed 3. And then Serena can save face. I'm okay with that.
It could easily be wrong. It doesn't matter. I think I'm just gonna get the best read I possibly can, and if I feel nervous,
Yeah. Well, here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to not play it and never play it. You know, you don't want to lose it.
I don't know. I'm not that.
Really?
I'm not that kind of player. I like to gamble. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I might have to play my idol and just see where the chips fall. God, that sucks. It's just, can I trust Serena and Maggie? It's really tough. I want to keep this idol. Maybe I can. We'll see.
They said a long time ago food would be coming soon.
Snicker bar. We got granola bar.
Oh, the granola bar?
Yeah, that was our food.
Yep, filled her up.
Yeah, I pulled it back. I'll top that.
All right, welcome back to another tribal. Elder, tell me kind of about this twist. I mean, we are throwing them at you, clash after clash after clash. Did you expect something like this?
No. I didn't, so kudos. At first glance, this seems like, if the tribe is strong, then they want to send their strongest member and try and win the challenge and get back in, and then the tribe stays strong. That is first glance, though. There's a lot more factors at play, and we had to put a lot of thought into this decision, all of us, and we'll see where it comes out, but I don't know. I still don't know.
So, RJ, tell me what happened at the last tribal council. I mean, it was blatantly obvious from numbers that Elder should have gone. Then we have a split vote. Tour goes. Where did all that come from?
Yeah, I think it stemmed from some alliances that happened before Elder and I joined. I would say Serena and Maggie seemed closer than Katura and Kim did. It ended up being 2-2-2 vote, which led to the tiebreaker.
You got both last tribal. Do you feel like you're on the bottom?
Yes.
So what do you do in order to get off the bottom?
Yeah, Chaos Kim came out again.
Chaos Kim came out about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, so it does cause a lot of paranoia.
So Elder, you as well as Kim got votes. Kim says she's on the bottom. So you come back to tribal again. Do you approach it differently, or do you try to stay with what worked last time to keep you safe?
I mean, it's a little column A, a little column B. Now I gotta switch up my plan a little bit because the dynamics are now different. Last time it was easier for me to make a case, hey, if you women vote out another woman from your original tribe, you'll still have a 3-2 majority once we get to 5 here, and then you can do what you please with me. But now I really do have to work even harder this round to make sure that I can take advantage of if there are any cracks at all, which I hope I found, but I can't, who knows.
He found the crack, but he offered nothing up to them in return. He didn't give them an immunity, he didn't give them information, he didn't shell out any weaknesses on the guy's side, he gave them nothing.
Well, I'll to react to that, I'll let my conversations with you two speak for themselves. You know what I gave you. She doesn't. That's what I'll say.
So, Serena, there seems to be this conflict in this camp, and you're sitting back chilling. I mean, your name seems to not be coming up.
I mean, I'm not chill. It's been very stressful, and it's just trying to think ahead and trying to play the game and not just do everything, I guess, easy. I'm just trying to have a good time, and I'm more stressed than having a good time.
So So Maggie, Chaos Kim came out. Does that create more paranoia and a possibility for different things to happen? Because we know that anytime someone causes chaos, it is an opportunity for stuff to switch up.
Yeah, definitely. You just have to trust your gut even when last minute conversations happen. You think you have a plan, and then the more time there is, for people to start switching up the plan.
You good? Great.
I guess we will see if the chaos creates a blindside. All right, we'll just go. Elder, you're up.
Mad respect for your gameplay. Unless you have an idol, it's going to be you. Great game. Really, really, really respect the way you approached this and the way you played. It was hard. Well played.
Best laid plans. This affects you, but it's not about you. It's how the game is played.
Alright, so I'm the bottom of this vote. So I'm just gonna put Elder.
This has been the toughest decision so far. No idea if this is the right decision.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. All right, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
I just want to say before I play this is the only line I've told you guys. I hope you can respect me for that, but it makes too much sense for you to vote me out here, so I gotta play it. Brandon, I'm gonna play this for myself.
This is the Royal Bank of Canada Wealth Management Idol. Any votes cast for Elder will not count. First vote, Elder, does not count. Elder, does not count. Elder, that's 3 votes Elder, none of them count. Kim, that's 1 vote Kim, 1 vote left. The next person voted off of Live to Give Corcoran Clash. Kim, you're giving me your torch. Kim, try this spoken. Turn it up. As I have said before, every year the gameplay picks up and we will see what happens. RJ, I'm gonna need to take back your safety before you head back. All right, you guys can head back to camp and await the redemption challenge.